Welcome to our channel. Today, we're taking you on an incredible journey into the past to the moment when the future of air combat was born. In this video, we explore the Lockheed YF-22 prototype, the groundbreaking aircraft that paved the way for the world's first fifth-generation stealth fighter, the F-22 Raptor. This prototype wasn't just a test bed, it was a revolutionary leap forward, a glimpse into the next era of aerial warfare where stealth, speed, and agility would dominate the skies. Back in the early 1980s, the United States Air Force faced a growing challenge. Adversaries were developing advanced fighters that could potentially rival or even surpass the capabilities of the F-15 Eagle and F-16 Fighting Falcon, the backbone of America's air superiority. The US knew it needed something far beyond what existed: a fighter that could remain invisible to radar, fly faster than sound without afterburners, and dominate any enemy aircraft long before being detected. This ambitious goal gave birth to the Advanced Tactical Fighter, ATF, program, a fierce competition between the top aerospace manufacturers to create the next generation of air superiority fighters. Two giants entered the race. On one side was Lockheed, teaming up with Boeing and General Dynamics, and on the other was Northrop, partnered with McDonnell Douglas. Lockheed's design was the YF-22, and Northrop's was the YF-23 Black Widow II. Both prototypes represented the pinnacle of aviation technology at the time, blending stealth, advanced avionics, and extreme maneuverability in ways the world had never seen before. The Lockheed YF-22 first took to the skies on September 29, 1990, and immediately impressed pilots and engineers alike. While it shared the DNA of the legendary F-15, the YF-22 was something entirely new: stealthy, agile, and futuristic. Its shape was carefully crafted for radar evasion, featuring smooth, angular surfaces, internal weapon bays, and minimal external features that could reflect radar waves. Everything about its design screamed stealth and innovation. But stealth wasn't the YF-22's only strength. Powering this advanced jet were two Pratt & Whitney YF-119 PW100 engines, each producing around 35,000 pounds of thrust. What truly set these engines apart was their two-dimensional thrust vectoring nozzles, which could direct the engine's exhaust flow up or down. This gave the aircraft superhuman agility, allowing it to perform maneuvers that no other fighter in the world could match. During test flights, the YF-22 demonstrated its ability to pitch, roll, and climb with unmatched precision. It could turn tightly at low speeds, perform controlled flips, and outmaneuver any opponent even at extreme angles of attack where other jets would lose control. Inside, the YF-22 was just as advanced. It featured one of the earliest examples of a glass cockpit, replacing traditional gauges with digital displays that gave the pilot a complete overview of the battle environment. The cockpit was designed to enhance situational awareness, combining data from radar, sensors, and communication systems into one unified display. This technology gave pilots a huge advantage, allowing them to process more information quickly and make better split-second decisions in combat. Another key innovation was the APG-77 Active Electronically Scanned Array (ASA) radar, which allowed the YF-22 to detect, track, and engage multiple targets at once, even from long distances. Unlike older radars, the ASA could change frequencies rapidly, making it almost impossible for enemy aircraft to detect or jam. This gave the YF-22 a level of electronic dominance that was unprecedented at the time. When compared to its rival, the Northrop YF-23, the YF-22 wasn't as stealthy or as fast, but it had superior agility, a more robust flight control system, and was easy to maintain. The US Air Force valued these qualities, as they made the aircraft more practical for long-term use and large-scale production. After a series of exhaustive test flights and evaluations, The Air Force announced in April 1991 that the YF-22 had won the ATF competition. Lockheed's design would move forward into production, eventually evolving into the F-22 Raptor, the most advanced air superiority fighter in the world. Although only 2 YF-22 prototypes were ever built, their contribution to aviation history is immense. The lessons learned from the YF-22 program helped engineers refine the aircraft's aerodynamics, stealth coatings, and flight systems to create the production F-22. The production version featured sleeker lines, improved stealth shaping, and even more advanced avionics, but the DNA of the YF-22 remained at its core. One of the most groundbreaking capabilities demonstrated by the YF-22 was supercruise, the ability to fly at supersonic speeds without using afterburners. Traditional fighters needed to ignite afterburners to go supersonic, consuming huge amounts of fuel and revealing their position with bright exhaust flames. The YF-22, however, could cruise above Mach 1 quietly and efficiently, maintaining stealth and conserving energy. This gave it a tremendous advantage in combat, allowing it to engage and disengage at will. The YF-22 wasn't just a prototype, it was a proof of concept for the future of air warfare. It showed that an aircraft could be fast, stealthy, and extremely agile at the same time. Its success marked a technological revolution that defined fifth-generation fighter design principles: stealth, advanced sensors, data fusion, and super maneuverability. These same principles would later influence the F-35 Lightning II and inspire similar programs in other nations, including Russia's Su-57 and China's J-20. When you look at the YF-22 today, it might seem like just another test aircraft sitting quietly in a museum. But behind that sleek grey frame lies the foundation of modern aerial dominance. Every feature of the F-22 Raptor, from its radar-absorbing skin to its thrust-vectoring nozzles, can be traced back to the YF-22. It was the aircraft that made the impossible possible and set a new standard for what a fighter jet could be. Even decades later, the YF-22 remains a symbol of American innovation and engineering excellence. It represents the courage to experiment, to push the limits of what's achievable, and to shape the future before anyone else even sees it coming. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the Lockheed YF-22 prototype, the jet that changed the course of aviation history. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content about the most iconic aircraft ever built. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode as we continue exploring the incredible machines that dominate our skies. Stay tuned, and as always, keep your eyes on the horizon.